Hey, how's it going? Today I'll show you how to get and set up IPTV Smarters to your Firestick. So IPTV Smarters is one of the best free IPTV players that you can get on your Amazon device. But it might be a bit tricky to install and set up. So this guide is dedicated to getting this app installed and set up on your Firestick device. And the first step is getting the app called Downloader and turning on developer options on your Firestick. So if you already have Downloader, then you do not need to take that step. But if you don't, then to actually get Downloader to your device, you have to go to search, open the search bar, and by using this keyboard on the screen, start typing Downloader. And now, as you can see, Downloader has already popped out for us at the bottom. We click on it, and now that is the app you need to get to your device. But after you got that orange downloader app, it's not ready to use yet, because now we have to go to settings and turn on developer options there. So click on the home button on your remote, then select this little button on the right side with a gear icon, and then we go to My Fire TV. Open it, and in here, what you have to do is turn on developer options for the Firestick. But on some Firesticks, and especially on the new Fire TV Stick devices, the developer options might be hidden by default. So if that's the case, and you are unable to locate developer options anywhere, then no need to worry because it's pretty easy to make them appear. Just go to About, select Fire TV, and now you have to start clicking on the center button on your remote. Do it fast and do it for a lot of times in a row. So let's do it. And as you can see, now for me at the bottom it said no need, you are already a developer. That is because I already had those options turned on previously. But in your case, it will say that you have become a developer now. And it means that you are ready to click on the back button on your remote. Click on it, and then you will see the developer options right here. Open them, make sure to turn on ADB debugging, then you have to go to install unknown apps, and from there just locate the downloader application and turn the option on. So what it does is going to allow you to install other applications from the internet and not necessarily only those apps which are only available in your official Amazon App Store by default. And that's exactly what we are gonna do right now. So now it is time to go back to the list of apps on your Firestick. So we click that button and open the list, wait a bit until it loads, and here we will be able to locate the downloader, which is set up and ready to use on the Firestick. But there's one more thing which I always recommend doing before actually using the downloader. And it is of course connecting to a VPN. In my case, I mostly use NordVPN. So if you don't know what a VPN is, it's an app which allows you to stay safe and totally anonymous online. Basically, you just connect to any location in the app. Let's say I will connect to Italy, and from the moment I connect, no one can track you or see what you're doing online, even your internet provider. And I mostly use NordVPN because they got a great app for Fire Sticks, Android TVs, phones, laptops, or pretty much any other device you may use. And they are not expensive for such a premium service. In fact, they cost only a couple of bucks per month, which is insanely cheap for such a premium service. And if you don't have a VPN yet, but you want to try it out, I do have a great offer for you. If you use my link, which will be in the pinned comment below the video or in the description of the video, you'll get 3 months of NordVPN totally for free, which is an amazing offer. And if you're watching this video on your TV or on your Fire Stick, then just grab your phone or your computer, open up a web browser and go to topvpnoffer.com. That's my website, which is going to give you the same amazing deal for NordVPN, with 3 months for free. Or just scan the QR code, which you can see on the screen right now, with a camera of your phone. It works the same way, and it is also going to give you the same deal for Nord. And now, finally, we are ready to use the downloader application. So go back to the list of apps on your device and locate downloader. Then we open it on the Firestick, and here you'll see the home screen of downloader application. In the middle, there's a search bar. Let's open it. And now a keyboard has appeared, which you can use to enter links to visit websites or codes to download the apps. In our case, we'll now visit the official website of IPTV Smarters, and the link to that website will be iptvsmarters.com. So let's enter the whole link together. Once again, it's iptvsmarters.com. And here you go, you can see the whole link on your screen right now. Just enter it exactly as you see, and do not make any mistakes, because obviously if you would make a mistake, then the link would not work and the website wouldn't open for you. Then you click on go, and while it's loading, make sure to subscribe my channel, so you would get even more content about Firesticks. And by the way, if you subscribe, you will help me a lot too, and I'll create more content for you. Then you might see such a screen which says that you need to verify you are human, and if you do get such a web page, you just have to click on that little checkbox right here, put a check mark in, and now the website of IPTV Smarters will open. And when the website opens, we'll have to scroll down quite a bit. Keep scrolling until you see the downloads page. So there's the downloads section of the app. And as you can see here, it says Android. And since the Fire Sticks are Android-based devices, that is the version which we need to use in the app. So now we have to click on Direct Download APK Files. That's the blue button with the Android logo. So click on it. And now a new web page will open. And in a couple of seconds, the download of IPTV Smarters Pro application will start to your Fire Stick. Usually it does not take long, but of course it all depends on your internet connection speed, since the file is quite big. So if you got a slow connection, then it might take up to a minute to download the file. In my case, it takes around 10 seconds to get the app. And after it was downloaded, it's not ready to use yet because, of course, we also have to install it to our device. So you click install and just wait a bit until IPTV Smarters Pro app gets installed to the Amazon Fire Stick device. And after that, I do not recommend on clicking open yet. Instead, press on done, because this way you'll get an option to delete the installation files, which you don't really need anymore on the Fire Stick. So click on delete and delete once again. It means that you save yourself some free space on your device. And it's important because by default, your Fire Stick doesn't have too much of free space available anyway. Then the next step is going back to the list of apps on your device, and is, as you probably know, all the new apps appear at the very bottom of your application list. And it's the same case with our IPTV Smarters app, which we just got for you. So now, first of all, click on the Options button on your remote. That is the button with 3 horizontal lines. You click on it and then press on Move to Front. This way, the app will always be at the very top of your application list, and therefore it's gonna be pretty easy for you to access the app every time you need it. Just once again, don't forget to keep the VPN connected to stay safe online. And once again, you can use the link below the video or in the pinned comment to get amazing deal for NordVPN with 3 months for free. Then finally, we open IPTV Smarters on your device. So let me open it. In here, we need to select our device type. Obviously, it is going to be TV. So select TV and click on Save. And then you need to scroll down and accept the license agreement here. So click Accept in the left corner. And from here, you get access to the main home screen of IPTV Smarters Pro application. And now it depends on your IPTV provider and if they gave you an M3 link or the Xstream code, as different providers have different options to access their content. So if you were given an M3 link, in that case, click on M3U playlist, click allow here, and then enter any name to your playlist. And after that, either upload it as a file by clicking on the button browse, or click on every URL and there's gonna appear that search bar or just a text bar where you have to enter the link which was given to you by your provider. Then you click on add a playlist and it's gonna appear in your IPTV Smarters application. But alternatively, some IPTV providers might give you an Xstream code instead. It's an option as well, which works in IPTV Smarters. You would click here and then add a name. And afterwards, the IPTV provider should have given you a username, a password, and a link to use there. So you enter a username here, then a password, then of course the link to your playlist, click on add a playlist button, and after that just go to the list of playlists on your device and it will appear right here. So that's the easy guide on how to get IPTV Smarters on the Firestick, as well as how to set it up. So enjoy and see you next time. Bye bye.